So I've had lots of content coming out on the channel preparing for everyone's favourite league to come back, MLS. With Sorare announcing that it's going to have its own division, its own beat the game modes as well. We've seen the sales for early access go through the roof on all scarcities for goalkeepers. Even the classic cards have been surging up in price. And you know, my main strategy for coming into this was going to be using my classic NYCFC collections to just, you know, churn and burn like I've been doing in Champ. Rare classic so far this season, try and slowly win some in seasons and then try and get up and running. But seeing the prices of some of the NYCFC in season cards, I've dived into the market and I've picked up some pieces on a budget. In the video today, I'm going to be going through my budget strategy for my little road to glory on MLS to try and get involved in the hot streaks, to try and get involved in the beat the game mode, as well as another few bits and pieces, because we've been buying cards off the primary market, off instant buy and auction. We've been getting some boxes. There's a chance we might get a free card. There's a chance we're going to get enough essence to maybe craft another card, and then ultimately, as we pan through the video, I'll be laying out my teams for MLS's first game week ahead this weekend. At any point in the video today, if you do laugh, you learn, you like something or whatever, please do like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and get into the comment section in this one and let me know what's your favourite budget player you've went out and found in the wee hours of the morning. Have you found a wee auction that went underpriced, you managed to get a good snipe on, or an instant buy that was just being totally overlooked by the market? I'm always excited to see the comments that come in on these videos, because you guys know a thing or two about a thing or two and have found a few wee cheap players under a rock or two. And especially with how busy the market has been with all the MLS cards, so many like good guys, good viable guys that aren't the stars, aren't the top of the table, maybe slip under the radar, and some of you guys have been picking up some great bargains. But yeah, let's just get stuck straight into it. Because as I've been going through the member section building some lineups, I was waiting for my last auction to clip in, and we got ourselves a Burke Risa and a box, which is great. Now this is the 5th or 6th card that it's the 6th one that I've picked up so far, and I've already opened up one of the boxes, so I've got 5 MLS standard boxes here, where maybe we get a card, maybe we get some essence to go and craft. But I've went and got a little hodgepodge of budget guys. Now all of these have been at 50% off because of the market credits I've got. So we got Mason Toy for under a fiver, like £4. Keaton Parks for about £7. Tavon Gray for about a tenner. Monsef Bakrar for about £6. I've got a classic Sean Johnson brought in as well now, and because I've changed the collection rules, I get 5% on him straight away. So I was waiting for one of these NYCFC Sean Johns to come up on the market. It did. We jumped on it, and then I've seen that Gray probably won't start, so I went and got an Ilinich on instant buy for about £4, and then we've even just got a Burke Risa for £3. I had 50% market credits across all of these, so I've got them all for an absolute bargain, if you ask me. Now with the Sean John, it opens up the potential to list another team as well, so I'll have 2 classic teams of good strength. I could play a 3rd classic team, or we maybe play a wee in-season team. Now with the in-season guys I've got here, like Risa, Ilinich, Parks and Bakrar, could be an okay team on the face of it, but quite frankly, their historical scores do not give me much faith that they can smash. I don't even know who I would captain, but I expect them all to play. In game week 1, they're away to Miami, which, hey, everyone's expecting it to be Messi time, and it very well could be, but NYCFC won't be going there to make up the numbers. They're hopefully going to go and spoil the party, and if they did, scores could be quite tasty. Now, as things sit at the moment, we've got 9 essence in the bank already. We've got 11% of that is MLS, and a lot of it is contender, so we're running a bit of a risk of maybe pulling a contender card with some of this MLS essence. But we've got 5 rare standard boxes for buying cards off the primary market. 2 rare essence is the potential for this. I think we got 1 last time. Is it meant to be 2? Interesting. And there's a 5% chance we get a card. So let's cross our fingers and toes. We've got 5 of these boxes to open. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button. It just increases our luck, increases our chances of us getting an actual card out of one of these boxes. But let's cross our fingers and toes. I'm after a playing goalkeeper. If we get some essence, cool. But I'm after a playing goalkeeper. A Matt Freeze would be ideal. I'm hoping the NYCFC collection thing maybe plays into itself a little bit. See, this one's going to have 1 rare essence, so that's interesting that it does vary box to box. And I do have some other boxes on the shelf here that have like neutral essence in it from like ultra attacking and all-star and ultra defensive, that sort of thing. So I'm quite confident we'll be able to craft tonight, but I'm really hopeful that one of these boxes produces a card for us and we get something special. But yeah, we've got a lot of neutral stuff. We've got some champ stuff that we're keeping to burn all together. This one's going to have 2 essence in it, so we're actually chudding on quite well with the essence. I'm really hoping we get a card. No. Now, is this the last one? There's 2 essence in this or a card. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is the last MLS box. So if we're going to get a card, the time is now. Normally boxes don't have cards in them anymore, so I got a wee bit excited when I seen these and I thought, let's open them all together. We're halfway through Season 3 of MFL, Meta Football League, the open network football management game where you found your own club, name it what you want, design the badge, and with the internet now having so many amazing AI image generators, you can have a lot of fun and really making your club your own. You name your stadium, design your pitch, all that good stuff. And tons of you guys in the community have been having a great time with it. If you were to open up an account with MFL today by clicking on the link that's in the description of this video, you'll get yourself a free player. But the Redemption Cup is open and this is only available to anyone joining the party mid-season who's not involved in Season 3 action, who's looking to get themselves up and running ahead of Season 4. And sincerely, by clicking on that link and opening your account directly, you make a big difference to supporting me and all the content here at the channel. And thanks again to MFL for sponsoring the content and supporting the channel. Let's see if we get a card, but we don't. We get some essence. Now that we've opened them up, we're up to 17 essence, and the percentage on MLS is over 50 now, which is cool. So we only need 3 more essence. I don't mind banging another box open to make sure that we get that. Oh, was that a glitch? Or was that a hangover from the last one? All essence in this box. So that could be fun. Ultra defensive, what's in this? All essence as well. I think I'll try and keep the special one. Ultra attacking and ultra defensive. We'll try and keep them 2 together because that's just kind of fun for when we do open that. Oh, we've got 2 all-star boxes. All-star light. Oh no, we don't. It's just glitched when we're skipping through it. Right, so we're going to hope this box gives us 3 essence or more. And we don't need to open any of the other ones. It's 1 essence, right? So we're going to need to open ultra defensive. Let's get this. Come on. 2 essence or more. 1. And we're going to be open ultra attacking now, aren't we? So we'll be leaving all these champ ones on the sides for after the weekend. But this should give us the essence we need. And we get it. Brilliant. So we're crafting. We're churning and we're burning. We've got 20 essence sitting there. I really hope it's an MLS card. It's a fair chance it's going to be. It might be contender. I really want it to be a Matt Freese or a captain capable guy. There's a high chance it's not going to be either one of those things. But as we get set for MLS 2025 match day 1, my little budget road to glory strategy could just be helped out before we go and build the teams and we see what we've got to play with if we get a wee Brucey bonus out of this. It's MLS. Charlotte English forward. Oh, that's a troll and a half. I was thinking Zaha, but Zaha is Ivory Coast now, isn't he? So we've got Tiger Smalls. Now, isn't that one of the most American names you've ever seen in your life there? Under 23, never kicked a ball in his life probably, and probably worth next to Hee Haw. I don't know if I maybe even try and give him away to one of you guys that are watching this recording live, or one of you guys that have watched the video after we've been live potentially. It does come off the bench. Don't know what to do with this, to be honest with you. I think what we'll do, this is a live recording we're doing with the members at the moment, but for the video, if you get involved in the comment section, I'll give this guy away to someone who tells me the best bargain player that they've picked up so far. Who's the guy? And what I will judge this on is, like, to use this guy as an example, his price is averaging between £4 and £6. Did you get him for £2? Did you get him for £3? Market credits don't help you with this. I want to see that you've beat the market. Whoever's done that the best, you'll get a wee Brucey bonus, a wee Tiger Smalls on top of that. So we won't have a wee bit of reinforcements down to the market bonus, the market double up thing. We've not managed to capitalise upon that, sadly. Okay, but I do have already fleshed out my classic teams. So I've went with Team 1. I've called it All American. We're going Sean John, Mickey Yaman, Captain Gold, and then the 2 Red Bull boys, Forsberg and Choupo-Moting. And I've got an NYCFC stack where I'm just playing the best ones, but O'Toole, I might need to move him now for Ilinic, which I think I might do just for safety, because we don't know what's happening with O'Toole, we don't know what's happening with Gray, but we do know we've got Ilinic, so let's just play him and secure that. Now, the decision I've got is, do I play a really crap team in season, or do I play what would probably be a really crap team in Classic anyway? So let's load the teams out and you can see what I've got here, and you guys that are here for the live recording, let me know what's going on. So we've got Sean Johnson in goals, which means then we need to play all in seasons elsewhere. Burke Risa is going to play. Keaton Parks is going to play. Monsef Bakrar is going to play. Now the fifth spot, Ilinic and Gray, it's between one of these guys who's going to play, and I think I'm going to pick one of them, probably Ilinic again. But we do have Mason Toyboy, who comes off the bench for SKC, but is a striker. And this defender card, like, maybe I'm not getting much maximisation out of the defender card element here, but he could come off the bench away to Austin and score. I really don't have much doubt about that. And I think, let's just double check those projections again, and let's see. So we've got O'Toole down as questionable, and I'll need to double check this whole fullback NYCFC situation all the way to the deadline, of course. If we look at the SKC team, it doesn't look like Mason Toy has a place in the starting lineup, but throughout the friendlies, he's been off the bench half of the games, you know, and he's a guy that, like I said in the little promo tweet I put out for it, I think he's good. I've formerly used to call this guy the American Thierry Henry, just with his style of play. Really struggled in Montreal with fitness, and then the squad has just always been crap. They had a good manager. He moved to Columbus and won the league, and the Montreal just been kind of twisting in the wind ever since. But away to Austin, that could be okay. But I think I might just stick with the NYC thing here as a prototype. I'd probably captain Ilinic or Parks. I'm going to go with Parks on this one provisionally, right? And we'll just slot this in. So that's all in seasons. And then what I'll show you is, so we can compare and contrast, and you guys who are here with me live recording, you can vote what we should do with this. I also have a limited freeze. So if I don't play this team in rare, I can play it in limited, for whatever that's worth. Now this is the Barraza line. This is my depth, right? So we would have Barraza. It doesn't look like Amundsen is nailed. We just seen that. Doesn't look like really any of these defenders are quite nailed, to be honest with you, which is actually quite a bit of a difficult quandary that gives up. We could play those in-season defenders, of course, like Ilinic and Burke Risa. It means in midfield it would open us up to having the likes of Sebastian Lletget, Augustin Ojeda, and that would kind of be it, I suppose. Lletget is a fun play. And then up front, we wouldn't need to play Bakrar. We could play Abada, who is away to the Sounders. We could play Bakrar again, of course. We could play Julian Fernandez, not expected to start. And we've got that boy Tiger Smalls. So all we would really be gaining is Sebastian Lletget in midfield. I don't know if that's enough to make me swing it into this, because really this is going to be hyper competitive. Could that team get into the top 25% and get into Division 1? No, it would really need NYC to turn it all around. But the Sean John in goals, we're kind of doing a little bit of this twice, aren't we, I suppose, just with NYCFC. Because in season, there's only 514 entrants at the moment, by the way. That's not a lot. And Bakrar can score a goal. He can get 60, 65. Burke Risa doesn't score well normally, but could double-double in this game and get into the mid-50s. Sean John away to DC can do his bit. Ilinic can get an assist. Ilinic has got a great cross on him. And Parks is a box-to-box boss. He will have his work cut out for him against Busquets and Redondo and all that. But it's not like they've not got the minerals. So that's the poll now ended. And 100% of yous have said that we should go after the in-season. And, you know, for how cheap this squad has been assembled, I'm going to roll the dice on it. I don't mind backing that. That means that we will have our limited freeze that we can play in limited to try and roll out with. We've still got a limited Ilinic. I forgot all about that. Oh, that's beautiful. So we can then play limited Ilinic with Sebastian Lletget. Abada's going to start, isn't he? I think I would take Abada on high XP here. And although I think Ojeda and Julian Fernandez are going to start to come good under the new manager, they're not projected to start, which just makes it super tough to pick them. But I think for a differential, I'm actually going to put Justin Hack into this, because he scored some great scores at centre-back last year. And I think in this defensive midfield spot, he might be a kind of third centre-back. And I wouldn't rule out a game like that against the all-conquering Inter Messi. I'm going to captain Sebastian Lletget for the banter. And then that's my limited team. So that's quite fun. I've got a limited Barraza, so I can put in our throwaway lineup out here, which I probably will, along with a throwaway rare lineup, so I can make sure these guys are getting as much XP as possible for the ones that are going to be playing, because with no training anymore, there's no other way of getting any XP, is there? So I'm quite looking forward to this budget Road to Glory collection strategy that we've got on the go here. We hope NYCFC upset the apple cart, but if not, we've got that all-American lineup in there with good guys and pretty good games. We don't need to worry about the NYC versus Inter Messi game. Buzzing. I quite enjoyed the double up promotion. Gutted that we never got anything out of it. And a few of you guys in the chat are telling me that Tiger Smalls here is actually a bit of a prospect. So this will be a great card for someone to win in the comment section, particularly if you're getting a Charlotte collection on the go. He's also under 23. And yeah, it might not help me, but maybe it'll help one of you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. And don't forget to jump into the comment section to get involved in the giveaway. Like and subscribe for more content like this. Of course, on screen there now some other stuff that I've made that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. Stay out of trouble, and I will catch you on the next one.